About 950,000 a year. Nah, shut the.
Listen, all right. So this one you got to put on your big girl pants, go to the pussy appraisal shop, and ask yourself why you ain't getting it.
Praise, baby. My baby get money.
Well, he not talking about you. He's not talking about you. He's talking in general.
I'm saying this
He's
one you
saying
really got
what?
to ask yourself.
No. And that was the next question, right?
Raw.
Because I said, what's the number?
Mm-hmm.
So now the question that you got to ask yourself is, okay, you got this number. Why should I do that for you? Like, what qualifies you above anybody else to be able to get that type of treatment?
What I'm gonna bring to the table?
Nope. What?
What I'm bringing to the table?
No, not you. Stop, Randy.
No,
Randy.
she asked me.
No. Listen. When you talk, you gotta talk in general. What does a woman have to qualify? Because I didn't say me, I didn't say him, what we make. In general, what does a woman have to do in order to be able to qualify for that? That separates from her?
Bring a genuine, be a genuine asset.
How?
By being able to mother children, being able to read the room, being able to show up in business situations as not only just your arm candy, but if necessarily you need to talk as a person that can speak as well. Being the person that can to be able to adjust and see how your man is feeling in the moment. Like the way you said you can read your wife when she walk in the room, we can read our husbands too.
Everybody
I can tell whether or not you're in a good mood, a bad mood, you need your dick sucked, you hungry or whatever. That is what women bring to the table. And a lot of times that's underestimated.
You missing $600,000
and we bring in peace. A lot of y'all
that's for $100,000 nigga right there.
Hold on.
As a nigga, no. Listen,
I
just started making
Mississippi Public
$100K.
Schools fucked you up. You
That's
said
the basic
package.
package. That's what I just started getting.
But I said,
what's up? Upgrade.
No,
But you got to remember that, like.
How much are y'all paying for the price
I
of
need
peace?
for
Like if you just got a peaceful
$600,000.
woman that's shutting up and everything.
That shit
How much are you paying for the price of peace?
Latia came with a good question. How much are you paying for the price of peace if you had a woman?
But here's the thing, like
have it all.
we don't need y'all for peace.
What you need us for?
Shit, I do.
No. But what I'm saying is.
What do y'all need us for then at this point?
No.
What are we here for?
No. I'll answer that question. I'll answer that question. But the problem is that, again, I think that women have these crazy standards, but they don't really understand that or really know their own value.
Do we have standards? Because a second ago you said we ain't got
No,
no standards. I
said, what's the number to shut the fuck up? I think that women just by default should shut the fuck up. I don't.
Not for a Taco Bell Tony.
No.
Not for Taco Bell Tony.
Not for Taco Bell.
How much are you paying
Bell
for
Tony
me
ain't
to
getting
shut the fuck
Listen.
up?
No.
What's the price of that? Like, how much do you pay for that?
Okay, so when you say
Hold on.
It's priceless.
What I'm saying is, femininity and peace. It should not be a price that goes along. You can't turn it on and turn it off depending on how much the dude makes.
But you said
That's a fact, bro.
No.
You saying that
That's a fact, bro.
Because women that are, and I hate when women tell that whole thing, because women that are peaceful no matter what.
No matter what. Okay.
Women that are feminine are feminine no matter
what.
Yes, they are. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I know women that no matter what their circumstance was, they have always been nice to everybody that they dealt with.
But that's a horrible thing. You better stop being nice to these niggas.
If you telling me
Nice
that
for
you
what?
can't be a nice, peaceful person, and it's only conditional
Nice to get
based
you
off.
fucked over. Nice to get you stepped on. Nice to be. You will be this rug right here under my feet.
That part.
So you telling me you gotta treat a dude like shit just because he?
No.
What kind of shit is that?
Let me treat somebody with kindness. It's a difference between being nice and there's a difference between being kind. Being kind means I have a good heart. Being kind.
They synonyms. Nice and kind is the same thing.
No, it's not.
Being
They are.
This is why I remember what you said about people being equally yoked. And I say that because when y'all on the same playing field and y'all on the same level of understanding, you don't have issues like that about a man.
We're not on the same level from your man.
I'm not talking about that. We said equally yoked. When I'm saying y'all
mind level,
mentally,
mindset.
physically, y'all merge,
we
y'all are
not
one.
there ever.
Yes, you can.
You can't be on the same level in your mind.
And this is
Hold on,
what
let her finish, let her
I'm
finish,
saying
let her
that
finish.
to say this. I've never minded shutting the fuck up in no type of situation. But it kills me that majority of the men who want women to shut the fuck up barely know how to lead correctly.
Yeah.
If you can
Taco
lead
Bell Tony
right,
want you to shut up.
if you can lead right, of course
You ain't even got to tell me to shut up.
Y'all ain't
You
helping
leave
me.
right.
You don't have to say nothing. You walk in the room, it's the order
I
that you
know,
put.
right? What do you
just got that
mean?
aura.
That's bullshit.
If you leading right, you
Y'all
ain't
know-
never say shut the fuck up.
This is fact.
Y'all
This
know
is
leadership
fact.
is. Y'all
This
didn't
is
have
factual.
bad.
I ain't never
I got
had
a daddy. I got a daddy. My daddy been around me for my whole life.
I'm talking in general, my love.
Well, you better talk to them
I feel
hoes.
like it's toxic situations when a person don't even want you,
You
to
say
be
your
able to
hoes
say how
ain't
you
got daddy.
feel. You get
No,
what I'm
No,
saying?
when I say
That's
shut the
it's an
fuck
issue.
up, I'm saying that there are women that are argumentative for the sake of being argumentative.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
oh,
true.
yeah.
There are women that are toxic
Yeah.
and they think that they just this way or they gonna be that way no
Yeah.
matter who it is
And
that
then
they
the
with.
ones who don't
When
need
I
to be
say
with
shut the
nobody,
fuck
they
up,
need to heal.
I'm speaking
Therapy.
figuratively. I'm saying that a peaceful person or a nice woman is nice regardless of the socioeconomic status that she in.
Facts.
That does not determine, whether or not, oh man, he making $1 million. Because I know chicks, I've seen it. We've even seen it. Y'all probably got friends who man make a whole lot of fucking money and they still talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, they do.
I don't have
And-
And so when
allowed it.
women then say
He
that,
allowed it.
that was a rhetorical
It ain't
question
he
in a way,
allowed it. She
because when
totally
women
got to
say,
shut
well, the
up.
number is this, it's not. It's not.
Like what? Okay.
It's not.
So
Because it's dudes that ain't got no fucking job and he a hobo. He a hobosexual. He couch
them
surf.
hobos.
And the
just
women
fucking
be
them
shutting the
girls
fuck up dealing
Yeah.
with him.
But that's because the hobo.
And it
dick-
and he ain't making no
That
money.
hobo
And he
dick is
pimping
something
them.
else.
That's
And he pimping them.
My friend said that the hobo dick be fucking them up.
hey, let's
And he
be
be
honest.
pimping them.
Let's be honest.
And
That's
so I don't want to hear that shit. Like,
Don't
I
do
think
it.
that people need to start being honest. The minute that they start honest with themselves, you are what you attract. If you can't find a person that values
Come on
you
now.
or is putting you in a position
That's
to where
on
you
you.
can then be empowered
Yeah.
because they understand that the best version of you is the best version of me, then that is a self problem. That is a problem where you got to look in the mirror and say, what the fuck am I?
Self?
Facts.
Because you are what you attract.
Facts.
And so at some point, it ain't a number.
You be visiting a homeless shelter though.
that was a
This
quick
is
bit.
facts.
It ain't a number.
It ain't, yeah.
Nigga, I go to McDonald's. I still love soul food. The fuck? That's a little quick bit, but
It's 2020.
It's all the choices you make.
So,
Just like
okay,
with
wait.
the
I got a
men.
real question.
The
In
men
real
who
talk-
have all that money. Can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
The men who make all that money, and then we are, and this is what it boils down to at the end of the day. In every relationship, you make a choice with who you deal with, who you dealing with. Like you said, with women see these red flags in men, men see these red flags in women.
Correct.
This man
That's
got all
facts.
this money and he chose this woman with all his mouth, but he ain't left her alone yet.
Correct.
That's his choice.
Correct.
And he's dealing with it.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, that's what he wanted. You feel me?
I agree.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah.
man-
I got
I'm not
you.
disagreeing with you.
You
I think
allow
that
it. That's
guys
just
make
like
bad
with us
decisions
women.
also.
With
But
them
I-
y'all
but-
choose
but-
us,
but-
right?
but
Them
I'ma bring it-
potato
no,
ass
that's true
niggas.
too.
Y'all choose us, right?
That's true. And we held accountable for that. But here's
So
the
you
problem.
chose this lady with the loud mouth.
I agree.
You married her.
100%.
And you giving her your whole check.
Correct.
So that's
and
on
I think
you,
that
right?
true. And I'm not disagreeing with y'all on that. I think that that's true too. Two things can be true at the same time. Here's the problem. When it comes back down to the original question of what are we teaching our daughters, right? I don't teach my daughter to not go 50-50. I teach my daughter to look for a person with good character.
There you go.
Period.
I teach my daughter, don't focus on what he make because if he 20 and he 22, 21 years old, he's supposed to be broke unless he getting it
coming out the
illegally.
gate like
Oh,
that.
y'all got to put the kids
Hold
in
on,
the right
hold on.
situation.
Listen. I'm
Right
saying
environment.
I teach my daughter
You know better
to
now.
look for the
You can do
qualities,
that.
to
Yeah.
look for the qualities that she sees and how it is that I treat her mother.
Facts.
I don't care about money. I don't care about none of that shit. None of that matters to me because the money is gonna come and go. The question that you gotta ask yourself is, who the fuck are you when you ain't got no more money?
That part.
Because that really shows the character of a person.
That's why I
Anybody
think
could
you
be
beat
whatever
at
they
that
want to be
point.
when they got a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So what I teach my daughter, not through what I say to her, but through my actions, is to pay attention to how I treat your mother.
Yeah.
Pay attention to how I talk to her. Let me show you how it is that I put her in a position, how I care for you and how I care for her. Those are the qualities that you look for in a man. The money is gonna come anyway. He gonna figure it out. He gonna adapt. He gonna go and get it. If he got, look at the work ethic. Look at the character. Look if he got fearing. Look at those things.
You definitely-
That's what I teach my daughter. I don't care.
And
I don't
Ty,
give a
it's
fuck if she go 50-50.
It's a lot of dudes that they got those characters and still can't figure it out because they're stuck in certain mindsets, right? So you do that, and this is what I do. I said, listen, baby, you start dating around this age. We already got a certain age range, whatever the case is. You're already gonna have a position in the company. So when you get out of school, you come work for me. And guess what? Whoever you date, this is my opinion, my choice, right? Whoever you date, they're gonna have to come work for me.
Nope.
They come and work for me
Nope.
because I'm gonna get to see your character. I'm
Nope.
gonna get to see if
Oh,
you
that's like that.
consistent.
How
I'm
it
gonna
works.
come see if
Nope.
you're dedicated.
Nope.
You're not letting that man be a man.
No,
You gotta let him be a man.
Remember, if he
You gotta
shows
let
up
him be
every
a
day,
man.
if he
That's
shows
a
up
good
every day,
point.
if he actually works on time, if he shows, he's gonna show me certain characteristics. A man shows characteristics.
But
in
see,
his work
here-
ethic.
and let me tell you the difference of what I teach.
You feeding him.
That's
he
true.
ain't gonna be. He can't be with
But
her.
let me show you the
can't
tell
do
you the
her.
difference of what I say. Inherently, that is true. My daughter is always gonna be able to have a place to call home, but I'm not telling her that.
Mhm.
I tell her my money is my money, and I want her to go all in on who she with. She gotta go all in with him. They gotta build this shit together. She can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and then she gonna start emasculating him shit talking about, well, my daddy got money. No, you can't do that. My money is my money. And so you can stay here as long as you gonna be in my house until you get married. I don't care if you're 30, you gonna be with me until you get married. But when you get with him, y'all gonna build it together. Cleave to your husband. That's his.
Leave to
You
him
gonna
on
give
his
us a
10
down
acres.
payment or
So
something?
so I'm always going to be the
How
safety
old is
net.
she now?
But she's 16.
So what happens at 25 and she meet a guy and she like, Dad, I'm not staying here. I'm out of here. Peace.
He's not
What do
raising
you
that
mean?
kind of daughter.
They gotta
You know-
get
Oh, she's
married.
not leaving.
You staying in
So
a buck.
if I'm being
yard.
honest,
Okay.